Celebration of life. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 8. It was William Shakespeare, the foremost English playwright of evergreen memory, that likened this world to a stage in a theater production. Like actors who adorn costumes to come on stage and play roles, we put on the costume of our physical bodies and are born into this world. When Esther Edoghogho Ikponmwosa-Iyoha Mrs. entered the stage of history, it was to give a sterling performance. As her name implies, Esther was born during Easter, which marks the resurrection of the Lord Jesus Christ. This proved to be significant because not only was she the first child of Mr. and Mrs. Sunday Edoghogho, she was also destined to become the first member of the family to encounter the Lord Jesus and become born again. From the moment of her salvation, right until she took her last breath, she was known as a committed believer whose faith was steadfast and unwavering, even in the face of trials and challenges. Her husband Timothy Ikponmwosa-Iyoha recounts how much of a blessing she was to him. For him, she was the ideal wife whose submission was unquestionable. She gave him the peace of mind he needed to fulfill his calling as a minister of the gospel. Esther was a sacrificial giver who often gave of her resources cheerfully to ensure that her husband and children didn't suffer lack. She was a mother of 3 children who she diligently raised in the fear of the Lord by her words and by her exemplary character of industry in her business dealings. She lived a worthy life. The wise man wrote in praise of the virtuous woman in Proverbs 31, verse, her children rise up and call her blessed, her husband also, and he praises her. We are not mourning a wasted life, but rather celebrating a life well lived in the service of God and man. And so we believe Esther Edoghogho Ikponmwosa-Iyoha has finished her performance on stage, and she has become one of those inducted into the Heavenly Hall of Fame. If we all could look with eyes of faith, we could see her resting from her labors and enjoying the rewards of a virtuous life in eternal bliss. And we would say, rest on, dear saint of God, until we meet again.